all these
flight
Kodiaks.
conditions. I have multiplayer all players off and veteran.
You're very quiet, mate.
I've got him reasonable volume.
It's not too bad.
So Steve, which preset you picked yourself?
Just a few clouds. In fact, I haven't yet. It's live weather. It's bloody freezing out here. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for that because it just looks better personally.
Fair enough.
Yeah, done, mate.
The reason we're down at runway 30 is that's what the weather is actually supporting, but it could be different when we pick a different preset, that's all.
Right. Let's see if I can reverse out of here. I hope I can. Otherwise, someone has to give me a shove. Yeah, I find. Wow, that worked a bit better than I thought. Brilliant. Oh god, nearly did a wheelie then. Right. Sorry, I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to now go live on YouTube's.
Me too.
You know, just crack on as if we're not live really, it's just having a laugh and enjoying a flight, but just be aware of just try not to swear too much. That's the only thing I can ask really, but if one, I'm not bothered about swearing too much, but I prefer not to do it on YouTube.
That was the tone, Steve. That was the tone.
Well, yeah, depending on how you think, really.
You've seen the IT crowd act casual.
Yeah.
Don't get demon.
No pressure, guys. Though I'm not going to tally you off if you do swear. I don't really care that much. Just right. Anyway, it's great to have everybody here. Right, I think we're ready. The stream is looking good. I'm going to go live now. Here we go.
Everybody blue screens.
Hello, folks. I don't know if you can see. In fact, please let me know in the chat if everything sounds okay. Welcome. This is another very special occasion. We've got a community flight, and feel free to join us on my Discord channel. We're flying in the Swiss Alps today, and it's going to be a stunning flight, I think. And yeah, I think with that being said, keep it short and sweet. I'm happy to go when everyone else is ready.
West USA server, West Europe server, everybody.
Oh, yes, that's worth. Yes, West Europe server because North Europe is not playing ball today, unfortunately. And for anyone who's interested, I am actually flying in the Aero today. It's my first live stream with the Aero, so hopefully my PC won't melt with live streaming as well as everything else. But so far, performance is actually really good. But I won't jinx it too much. And actually with the Aero I'm able to check my virtual desktop by clicking the menu, which will be quite handy. That means I won't need to go out of VR to check the chat. Wow, look at how many people are here, that's fantastic. Right, I'm ready when you are, guys.
Flaps at the 20%, I'm ready. Okay.
Lots of Kodiaks, caravans, arrows. Arrows? Arrows.
Yeah.
Who's first then? I'm just watching.
After you, Steve.
We're all being very gentlemanly here. This is very British. After you, after you. Okay, I'll crack on then.
We need the controller for Sun.
Somebody crashed into the hangar.
Good start. Oh my god, this is actually a really short. Actually, Dave, thank you, Dave, for the flight plan. As always, you do a fantastic job. I'm guessing a lot of these strips are going to be quite short.
They are. There's a couple of glass strips there, but we can do touch and goes, no problem.
Here we go then. Oh, do you know what? I'm trying to keep her on the runway here, feeling the P factor. I've got the first version of the Kodiak.
Why?
I haven't installed the latest one. I actually prefer this. I prefer this over the newer version.
I do not.
Airborne.
Yeah, they tamed the P factor a little bit to get better taxi performance, but I much prefer the, the kind of the boot of rudder you need on takeoff. That's more realistic to the real thing.
Are we planning touch and goes at each of the airports, Stu?
No idea, actually. Dave's the one for that. Probably not everyone, but probably a couple, I'd imagine, at least.
You have to get a drink or something.
God, I'm stuck on auto trim. I can't get off it.
I might have to multiplayer text.
I'll just,
Spinnery.
Yeah, I'll just circle here until everyone's airborne. Wow, how many
Wow.
people we got here?
Man,
Look at
this
that.
scenery
So
is
many.
amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. Wow, I got everybody on video here.
Wanna
Look at that, just a sea of nameplates.
Scramble, scramble.
I love the sounds. It's crazy. Yeah, somebody's
see
going
it.
inverted already.
I can see a DJ. DJ.
That is
gonna-
quite a sight.
You're gonna have to circle a bit just to
Yeah.
Like to say, it was
get
nice
some
to
height.
do that.
Yeah.
I tried to
Oh,
climb
yeah,
it
just circling
in
back.
one go. It doesn't work.
Oh, folks, honestly, thank you so much for joining on this flight. I love doing these. We'll definitely do more this year.
Happy New Year, everybody! Also.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
New year.
Happy New Year.
Alyssa, is this stream sounding okay? Oh, cool. Excellent.
I'm just gonna circle around till I go higher.
I see, you mean, yeah, the first waypoint, we're going right over that ridge there.
Yeah. The flight plan
I think
really
I'll go
goes
on that.
all over the mountains, all over the place, which is really difficult.
What's the MSA around here, anyways?
10,000. And 12,000 at the Matterhorn.
We go quite near Young Frau as well, Dave, don't we?
We do, yeah, we've taken a lot of their major famous beats.
Interlaken, I think. Isn't that about 14,000 feet?
I didn't
Can
look
move
that one
around
up,
now.
but yeah.
I can move the Skyfall Sim map now. It's moving.
Set my air conditioning, 21 degrees.
Yes, good point. I haven't said that yet.
Yeah, it's warming here.
I always do that. I'm such a
I
geek. I just love doing it.
This plane is just amazing.
It's loud. It's very loud, isn't it, the aircon?
Yeah, but
It
once
is until
until the
One of the
temperature is
best
reached.
Best GA plane out right now, I think, of this.
you know it's a difficult one, but I personally think the Turbo Arrow beats it just for value for money. But to be fair, my personal favourite is the Kodiak. But if I was recommending someone a GA aircraft, and the best one for me personally, it's the Turbo Arrow, just because you have that EFB tablet and you've got that engine simulation. If you don't, if you use the aircraft, you will get an engine failure. You don't get that in this. I'd love to
Not-
see that in an update.
I hope
Yeah,
they
I
implement
agree with
that.
you on that.
But it's a close call.
It's a very good study level mod.
Hey, but the Twin Otter, is that any good, Steve?
Yeah, in fact, I was going to put a video out, like pretty much now, but I've decided to do this live stream flight, and I've just realised as well I'm not going to clear that mountain.
No, I'm
No
going.
way.
No, it's impossible. Don't try it or you die. I did.
Start to the live stream, wouldn't it? Straight away. I'm going to have to go around again. But yeah, the Twin Otter, it's I'm a little bit what's the word? Confused that Aerosoft gave all these, because myself and a few other YouTubers. Its current state, it's not ready at all. I think the sounds are they need a lot of work, and I do mention that in my little preview. So I really can't say one way or another at the moment if it's any good. I mean, I think where it's going is good, but I just hope they can meet the deadline of the 19th of January to get all those issues sorted out. That's all. That's my honest opinion on that. But it is I tell you one thing though, that aircraft is probably the best aircraft for frame rate. The FPS are amazing. I'm getting 40 frames per second in VR with that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It is, considering it looks good, it sounds good, and it flies good. It just needs some more work.
I think it's generating a market, isn't it, Steve? That's what it's called when they send it out a bit early.
Yes, I actually prefer not to do that, really, to be honest. I'd rather just see the final release version and then what you see is what you get then, rather than this sort of preview stuff, because you don't really know what's going to change.
I almost got the impression that they did it because they'd missed the Christmas rush. and they were a bit late to the party for that, so they're just trying to get some interest drummed up post Christmas with what. If anybody's got money for Christmas, they can spend it on their product.
Yeah, that could be it. I've just got this horrible feeling it's going to be, when it gets released, it might be a little bit unfinished. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah,
So
we'll have to
just
hold our breath
beware
and
of that.
see what the first reviews say.
Well, as soon as I get the final version, I might even get it before the 19th. I'm going to do a review, and I'll let you know. Honestly, there in that.
Watch out for that one.
Yeah, even if it's a 5-10 minute video, just a quick sort of heads up if it's any good or not.
A question for you, Steve, about the VR Wave.
All right, yes.
I've just ordered a set. You say you don't wear glasses, but you're getting a good clear image, even without correction, on the G2?
Yeah, it's something that I thought I was going mental. I thought, I can't say it on the video, because for me, like, to say that, it just sounds ridiculous. But I think, and a few other people have said this, that with the VR Wave inserts, the G2 just seems a little bit, the sweet spot just seems a bit better. I don't know why that is the case. It's quite strange, because it shouldn't really make any difference whether it's a placebo effect or not. But a few other people have commented and said the same thing. Now, we might all just be, I don't know, high on something. But to me, it definitely seems, and it's, regardless of whether it's clear or not, it's better for your eyes anyway. It has that nice blue light filter on it.
Yeah, well.
And it protects your lenses. And that's something I am absolutely scared of, scratching my lenses all the time.
Too late for me. I've done it with glasses. There's a 5mm scratch on one of them.
Yeah, it's easy done. I've done that on my Quest, actually, but to be fair, I don't really notice it, thankfully, but it's so easy done.
Ah, made it over the mountain, yes.
I tell you what, this scenery is just absolutely beautiful.
I've got a lot of buffering, Les.
And the Kodiak
Say
sounds
again?
nice also with the other players.
I just realised I forgot to turn my butt kicker on.
What's a butt kicker?
It's your wife.
It's something you should. It hooks into the sound into the sound system, and it attaches to your seat. And when you're in VR or out of VR for that matter, it sort of it has some software that mixes in with the different events that occur for the aircraft, like flaps and all that sort of stuff.
Explain sarcasm.
Rhetorical question.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly,
Sorry
thank you
about
so much for that, because someone might not know what it is, actually. You never know, someone might not know what it is, but yeah, I'm only kidding. I think because I've had so many people ask me or request me or even held me at ransom and said you've got to try one. But I will try one day, definitely.
Yeah, I
They are
have a
good.
kicker too, but we've been married about 10 years.
Dudes, playing a lot of buffers, dude.
Yeah, I got one of
just
them.
They usually kick in about an hour and a half into the flight.
Yeah, I forget to turn it on.
And then
Well, I'm just going to say hello to the chat, and I'm doing it in the Vario Aero. How cool is that? I'm actually looking at the chat with a virtual desktop, but there's quite a lot of people here actually, so it's good to see you all. VR Flight Sim, good to see you. Please do some more videos, because I miss your content, so please do that. Smurf, we've got Willie, we've got Gerben, Ash, Man Media, Robert. Thank you all very much for joining. Really do appreciate it. And back to the flying.
Breathtaking views.
with a little bit of snow on, it's beautiful, just a little.
Yeah, the mesh quality is excellent.
That's why I took the black livery on the Kodiak so you can really see me. Of course you have to have the livery too.
I have to say, Sven, that black livery looked very, very nice, very smart looking.
Yes, I like it. I
Did
just
you,
have,
sorry, go on.
I just have to get my Sparky name tag on it somehow.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Definitely, yeah. It's got to happen. Oh, just the sounds of turbo props everywhere. Absolutely sounds epic.
So do you have to have the inertia on for this kind of weather?
Not at this altitude. Once you're up here, it's okay.
Okay.
You turn it off then.
Yeah, especially with the weather
Normally
I've
below
set
the
as well.
ground.
But then the G1000 starts complaining. Inlet not PB. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think if you set your your icing on,
Yes.
and you've got your inertial separator off, it will warn you to say put it up.
I'll turn it on then.
But then you'll lose a bit of power though, Sven, just so you know. And I know you like power.
Yes. But it's minus 18, so I need de-icing.
Oh god, you must be flying with live weather then, are you?
I am, yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that today.
I did it yesterday also at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You can see the screenshot in the video. I had to make an emergency landing. It was just too much.
Really? I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's crazy.
Hi everyone, Jonas here.
Yes.
How far along are you?
Welcome to the stream, or welcome to the flight even. Yeah, we've only been in the air for about 10 minutes, perhaps.
Okay, and what checkpoint are you at?
We are.
We just left.
Still going to the first airport.
Yeah.
Clearing the first mountain was the challenge.
Halfway between number 1 and 2.
Yes.
And it's the West Europe server.
And no one's crashed yet either, so doing well.
Shouldn't have said that.
I really should have said that. That was a bad move.
Does it count if I couldn't even get going? Hi, it's David here. I couldn't even get going. I had flight sim in slow-mo, so I had to restart, and I've just left.
Oh, Dave, that's annoying. Are you back? You're actually working now? Is it working all right?
No, I've just left the airport, so I'm just climbing the first mountain.
Oh, you have to.
Roger.
It's a long climb though.
If you get up in skew, how fast can you skew forward? You can't, can you?
I've never tried it, to be honest. I think Sven, you've used it
I've done it many times. So you can gain on us very quickly.
Get skewing, baby.
Yeah, the sun's right in my face, and it actually is making me squint a bit. So I'm going to just change the time of day.
Oh no, I'm going to use my sun visor.
Same problem.
Oh yes, I
I
could
don't
use that.
The visor, it only goes into preset positions. It's not as good as the TPM.
Yeah, I was the only one to mention that in my review as a sort of a moan. I didn't hear anyone else mention that, but yeah, that kind of bugged me a bit. That did.
It did, yeah. I love the TBM, the modded one, the way you can just move it exactly where you want it. It's just perfect.
It's like Just Flight also is the same.
Exactly, the turbo arrow again is great for that, and it really does work. It blocks the sun out properly.
Yeah.
And in the
Dave, are we going here? Or are we going to just fly over?
I think because of the time it takes to descend and climb back up, I think one full stop definitely at Tango Zulu, that's Spiceman. Another one's just if we can get down and back up.
Okey-dokey.
A convenience break and a coffee, that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. So not the next one, but the one after.
LSTZ.
That's the one, Tango Zulu.
That's where I did the emergency landing yesterday. So that's how far I got from the prep flight during the storm.
Just a quick tip for you guys out there: if you get scratches on your lenses, a damp cloth and toothpaste gets rid of them.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
Never heard that one before.
That's true.
I wear
well,
glasses in
somebody's channel.
It works like a soft grinding polish.
Yes, I wear glasses in my G2, and the lenses of both the glasses and the G2 became scratched. I use a very damp cloth and toothpaste. Just don't let the toothpaste go dry, and it cleared all the scratches off the lenses of the headset.
Is that Ring of Confidence or McLean's?
I think it was Colgate.
Not the white one, because I think it's too grainy.
Not the Ring of Confidence.
Well, not my wife that had charcoal in it. No, we'll give that one a miss.
I think it was Colgate, not mentioning any brands.
Say, anyone who's watching this on YouTube, if you notice a bit of stuttering every now and then, I think I get stuttering when I change to the menu to look at the virtual desktop. I don't see it in the headset, but I think it shows on the mirror on YouTube. Just to let you know, in case you're wondering if suddenly everything is looking a bit slideshowy.
You guys are a lot higher.
a couple of people have asked how to join. I've got a link in the description. My Discord channel. Just log on to that and basically download the plan, or you don't even have to do that. Just basically join us and yeah, come fly with us. This is gorgeous. Wow.
Wow, yeah. I should fly you more often, it's so nice.
You're cutting the grass, Sparky.
Yeah. Nope. I'm high up to the mountains, but you guys are higher than me, so you're looking down on me.
You're literally 5,000 feet directly below me.
You're 8,600 feet at the moment, Sven?
Yes. 9,270 I see.
It says 8.6, and it looks like you're going to hit that mountain, actually.
Nah, that's me, Sparky. I won't do inverted flight, that doesn't work with the Kodiak. Okay. Maximum RPM.
If anyone hasn't yet, by the way, please subscribe to Sven. He's got a YouTube channel. He's nearly at 100 subscribers. So if we can get him 30 more today, that'd be amazing.
I've subscribed 99 times.
Thank you for that. I'm just having fun. I have to do that 2D recording though one day.
Yeah, I would love to see you do a full screen recording in VR, Sven, but I know it's hard. It's very difficult to record VR the best times.
I just need a much stronger GPU. I'm rocking an RDNA 1 AMD. So what I'm doing at the moment is already Mission Impossible Incredible WoW.
I have to say that my 3090 is really impressing me today, because I didn't think for a second I'd be able to fly in VR with the Aero at native resolution and stream, and I'm getting about 30 frames still, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm quite surprised by that, to be fair.
Hey, he's not in this scale, Steve. That's installed. Blown away.
Yeah, I do need to check that out. I've been a bit lazy on that one. I just haven't looked at it yet, but it's something I will check out. I've heard nothing but good reports from it though, so yeah.
It took me 2 minutes, and it's just phenomenal. I'm at 100% on the sim and in OpenXR, and 80% on the NIS, and it's the new sim, completely new sim.
Yep, it is.
That's interesting. So your render scale in the sim's 80, but your OpenXR is 100. Is that what you said?
It's 100 in the sim, 100 on OpenXR,
gotcha.
and in NIS,
That makes more
put it
sense.
at 8.
That makes more sense. Okay, cool.
It does work very well, yeah. And
yeah, I'm going to try that.
The scale, the sharpening tool is really clever. It just works. So that helps for me. The sharpening tool, I can pop it to 80, 90, even 100%. I know it does nothing, but the sharpening tool, you can pop up and you can, it's well worth experimenting with.
I've got the sharpening at 60, just the default settings from the guy's YouTube, Pie in the Sky YouTube video. Downloaded it, set it for that, set the sim, and it's phenomenal.
So are you guys saying is it sharper in the GT, or is it more to do with performance, or is it both?
Both.
Wow.
The reflections on the nose of the Arrow and looking out at the mountains, like sometimes you get slight double vision on the peaks of the mountains. It's just crystal.
It's funny because I was always intending on looking at it, but I burnt out with setup videos. I just got so fed up of doing it. I just literally this last month, all I've been doing is just flying and enjoying the sim. But I think I definitely have to check that out very soon.
Although we have appreciated your setup videos, Steve.
Oh,
yeah. Oh no, thank you. The thing is though, I mean, I'm really no expert. I've never professed to be really. Like there's people out there that know a lot more than I do. It's all about sort of sharing information. If something's useful, then it's worth sharing.
The NIS has allowed me to use my Pimax for a change.
So does it work with Pimax as well then? I thought it was more to do with Windows Mixed Reality. Okay, that's cool.
No, honestly, I've got my Pimax at 100%, 150 in the Pimax tool, 100% in the sim, and 50% in NIS, and I think the sharpening's at 30, and it really is the best image I've ever had.
Works with Steam VR as well.
Yeah, it's an OpenXR API.
I'm using it with the Quest, and works great.
Flying the Spitfire with that is an absolute, well, it's not a pleasure to fly, but to look at from inside, it's amazing. Across the wings, it's First time I've enjoyed the Spitfire in VR yesterday with this NIS.
Yeah, the Spit is such an
you've sold it
optimized
to me.
plane. Yeah.
Definitely sold it to me.
Hey Steve, it's Chris here, VR Flight Sim.
Hey, good to see you, my friend. Oh,
How you doing, man? How you doing?
when are you going to do some YouTube videos? Come on.
I know, bloody. You know what stops me is because the WMR mirror is so shit and choppy.
It is.
And
It is.
I basically need another headset, so you know, it's an excuse to get one.
If you need any help or anything, I mean, you know, I'm not an expert on that either, but you know, I can share what I do if it helps at all. But
Yeah, man,
it's not easy.
I'll come with you about that at some point, definitely. But you know, anyway, apart from that, X-Plane 12. No, I'm not going to say that.
Say again. I missed that last bit.
X-Plane 12. I won't mention.
You mentioned it once, but I think you got away with it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll move on. Listen, what's your next stop? I'm going to drop in.
Well, actually, just to say, guys,
we just passed
at the moment,
LSPM.
we're just going over one of my most favourite motorcycle roads ever, and I don't think Dave meant to do this as part of their flight plan, but this is the Gotthard Pass.
Oh, not with the snow at the moment.
I am flying right over it, and oh my god, it's all coming back to me. I remember getting there I couldn't find the bloody thing, and me and Melissa, we got there about 7:30 at night, and it was still like 25 degrees, and we had the whole place to ourselves, and we just went round it about 3 times. Very cool.
Airport we're stopping at?
Are we landing here?
Just
Gotthard Pass.
the Sierra Papa Mike.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, at the moment, Chris, we're just heading to Uniform Sierra Romeo. That doesn't make no sense, is it? You're not going to know what that is, because it's just a waypoint.
That's the Eiger.
Yeah, there's the Eiger. Yeah, the Eiger.
I'll see.
Yeah, you might be able to just jump, basically just find the group and then just kind of jump in.
What are you North Europe server or?
No, west. North is not working that good.
Copy that.
If you look on the map, you'll probably see a group of planes. If you click one of them, you can use that as departure. You'll spawn in there.
Don't click on Sven, because you'll probably crash.
No.
Ouch.
I'm getting much more experience.
You've got rocket pods in that Kodiak, Sven, because you are.
Yeah, it's a Black Op one, huh?
Wow.
If it's matte black, it's faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Freshly polished.
He's got everything out of it.
Can't quite hear you very well. A little bit quiet there. By the way, guys, I'm using Sky for Sim, no problem. It's moving around everything on my screen, so...
So is there an update one? Because I stopped using it after a few too many crash to desktops.
I was just chatting to the developer before the stream, but I didn't manage to get the update version. I'm using the original release. Maybe that's the reason, I don't know, but it's working fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Seems good.
The question somebody asked was, are we stopping at Lima Sierra Papa Mike? And we're not. We're overflying it.
I passed it already.
Wow, look at the sea of name tags there. Crazy.
But the next one is LSTZ. Guess that's a small airport. Are we stopping there?
Full stop there, yep.
Yep, alright.
Oh, full stop, okay, good.
So that's a payware, that's good.
Nice one.
Get my money's worth.
Just checking, we've got 75 people watching on YouTube. Very cool.
Wow.
Brilliant. All those mountains are very whited out.
Whoa.
I'm climbing up to 14,000 because I can see the Eiger straight ahead.
Wow.
Need a bit more, I think.
Live weather is still amazing though. The clouds, everything. Wow.
Realise my RPMs are a little bit high.
Yeah, but you needed to get over these mountains.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a warning on my... although to be fair, that's where I really want engine failure modelling.
But not now.
No. Oh,
it's my NG was red. I thought that actually makes sense because I'll be limited by NG, not ITT.
Heart failure. Just had a 3-second screen blackout then. Then came back.
Oh, I had that in the Aero just a minute ago. Weirdly.
I was playing around with the Sky thing. I'm just going to turn it off and follow you all.
What are you going to do, Sven? Go through the mountains or what?
Over.
Oh, wrong way. Damn it.
Yep. Is there a tunnel somewhere?
So what was the name of the app that people were using for the improved performance? I didn't quite hear that.
It's the NIS, I think, the NVIDIA tool.
Okay.
MD.
NIS scaler.
Yeah.
Check out Pie in the Sky video.
I'd like to say, yeah.
It's in his. There's a link in his description.
AMD is also coming with us, tool like that, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's funny actually. I think everyone expected like every YouTuber on the planet to cover it, and I think only Pie in the Sky did. So yeah, and his tutorial's very good. In fact, I might even use it myself when I get to try it myself. But yeah,
it's a very easy setup.
You and him are the go-to places for me for when it comes to you know playing around with settings.
Yeah, it's a funny thing because well, it's not funny at all. Actually, it's painful, isn't it? The fact that we have to do this, the fact that you'll get your settings all dialed in, and then something will change, and then everything's back to square one again. And it just seems to be like that, unfortunately.
Not for me. I haven't changed it for like half a year or something.
Yeah,
that's good.
Part of that addiction where it's not necessarily flying, it's tweaking and setting up. Like something. I think if I got into cockpit building or anything like that, I'd have more fun building it than actually sitting in and flying it.
Yes, you're absolutely spot on there.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, Steve,
Yes.
I've got a question for you. Sorry, it's Pete here, Pete Lurie. How you doing?
Oh, hey Pete, how you doing?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm alright, mate. How are you? Off-screen terrain pre-caching.
I have that set.
I have it set to ultra.
Does that make a big difference on frames?
No, not from me.
No, it's good.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it doesn't have any issue. Not for me, and that's actually good to know other people don't have that problem with performance either. Because I sometimes wonder because obviously running quite a beefy system whether that might be part of it as well. But I would recommend having that on at least high for VR. Absolutely.
No. Me, even with my RDNA 1, I have it on ultra, and it's working perfectly.
Actually, I think personally the worst setting for VR, and feel free to disagree because I might be completely wrong, but what I've noticed is clouds set to ultra or high. That little setting between a high and ultra makes a hell of a difference to my frame rate, and motion reprojection is unusable with ultra settings. Clouds, and that's something I need to mention in a video at some point.
I always use high. That's maybe that my motion reprojection is never good.
No, I think that's because of your AMD. Motion reprojection with AMD just does not work.
Okay.
Very well at all.
Now,
Guilty.
What about the idea? What about the idea on VR with guys who haven't got the aero or maybe very high settings on medium for clouds?
Perfect. Nothing wrong.
Between medium and high. Yeah.
Well, I think personally the difference graphically, visually, between medium and high is huge, but high to ultra isn't so huge, but the frame rate's worse. If that makes any sense.
It does. No, it does make sense.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, Asobo's the settings that they've scaled are very odd. I think that's another reason why we're having so much problems and struggling to find the right setting, because they're not very incremental. They're not very granular like they should be. There's certain settings.
This has been a long-term problem. I mean, Flight Simulator for forever has always had millions of settings, which nobody's ever been able to find the holy grail for.
Oh, look at this glacier down here. It looks fabulous.
Yeah, I was looking at it. So beautiful.
Yes. That is absolutely gorgeous.
If I had the skydiving option, I would jump out.
Yes. I did do a skydive when I was 21. I'll probably never do it again though.
Have you done
that? I'm going to hit a mountain. I'm not
Sat in the
sure.
back seat on autopilot in VR.
Ooh, the mountain is high and there's like snow here on top.
I was just about to say that, Spark. It's high on 3 o'clock and I'm looking at your route and I'm thinking, good luck.
You. I'm getting deja vus of yesterday.
Oh wow! I just passed the summit of this mountain here, and in fact, no, that's not the Matterhorn, is it? No, not yet.
No.
And God, I got thrown around like crazy then.
Yeah. And it's snowing like hell here also already.
There's VR Flight Sim in formation. Very nice.
How you doing, buddy?
Do you know that TBM? You know, it's still a great aircraft, isn't it? It really is.
It's my favourite. I'm
Yeah.
trying to maintain etiquette, but I've zoomed past you. Sorry about that. I'm just slowing up.
That's. I'm going to go back onto.
Love the TBM.
That was a cool shot. Loved it.
Steve, you're talking about the modded one, aren't you? The modded TBM.
Yeah, that's it. And the G3000 working title on it as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, yes. It is. It's a very good.
All the difference.
Yeah, totally agree. It's funny, you know, because all you guys who was like, yes, this update's brilliant. For me, I had to re-download the entire sim again for whatever reason. It took me the whole night to download it. I just left my computer on, and then obviously when I tried the Kodiak again, I was like, what is this horrible display in front of me? And I realised it wasn't the NXI version. And it's a massive improvement. It really is.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. I can't use the NXI because it's not compatible with my GTN 750.
You know, Sven, you'll have that GTN 750 even in a Spitfire, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Or any aircraft.
Or I get lost.
Even in an ultralight.
Yes, everywhere I go. I don't leave home without it.
Even Santa's sleigh, you had a GTN 750. Well, mind you probably need one.
Or they don't get their presents. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Actually, I don't want to get Santa being lost. That would be bad. Dave, are we stopping? Which one are we stopping at again? I forgot what you said.
At Lima Sierra Tango Zulu.
Yeah.
Right, I'm heading there now, so I'm going to have to start descending pretty quick then.
Oh, you're there already? I just passed the Eiger.
Anyone else flying live time at all? It's really beautiful.
Yeah, me.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
stunning.
It's stunning.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh, do you know, I'll do that just now, actually.
I never leave
So
the live weather. It's always the best.
Oh,
So
wow,
the
yes.
The elevation at Lima Sierra Tango Zulu is 3,000 feet roughly. Okay.
Ah,
just to give you an idea.
Thank you for that. I was looking it up.
So,
I couldn't find it.
and actually, what I should also add is that they recommend. Oh well, depending on what you're running, but I'm seeing runway 17, but I'm using few clouds. So you know, it may be different for other people if they're using real weather or something.
What's the easiest approach into it? That's all I care about.
The one that you see.
Well, it's actually 90 degrees both ways, so it doesn't matter. 17 or 35. It's 90 degrees to our track. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just banking into this valley, and this is where VR special. I feel the height. I feel like I'm high up.
It is.
And you just do not get that on a flat screen. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm just passing somebody. I want to fly in a H145.
Nice.
Great aircraft.
Oh, it's stunning, that thing. Totally surprised me that did.
Pleasure to fly.
I'm surrounded in the clouds. I don't see that much anymore.
Is it Tango Zulu we're landing at, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
LSDZ.
You guys are
Yes, that's
taking
the
a
one.
detour.
I see what you mean, Chris, about this time of day. That is absolutely spectacular.
Isn't it just something? It never fails to surprise, you know.
Yeah, me
that
too.
mesh is incredible.
Hi guys, G2 online with you.
Hey, good to see you again. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks, Steve. Yeah, I'm just trying out my new 3080 Ti. Absolutely fantastic compared to my last card.
Oh, nice one. Do you know, if the 3080 Ti was available when I was getting my computer, I would have opted for that instead of the 3090.
Did you hear they're bringing out a 3090 Ti?
Yeah, no, 9080,
Yeah.
3090
Yeah, as long as
Ti.
you've got £1 million.
Yeah, 3,000 euro starting price, they say.
Not in the least bit interested in that card, personally.
You don't know if they're coming out with a 3080 Mini, do you?
Yeah, it's
No,
3050.
yeah.
The 3050.
They got
I had a 1080 Ti mini version. What was the name of the brand? I was running that for years and years, and it was amazing little card. That.
Wow. Can have 2 fans on it, Steve?
It had just had the 1 fan. Oh, do you know what? I think I've gone wrong here. I need to go over there.
Mountains here are just amazing.
The only thing with that mini card is you couldn't overclock it, simply because it just didn't have enough headroom. But it actually performed about the same, if not as good.
The 1080 Mini.
Yeah, the little mini one. I can't remember who made it now.
I'm still using it.
Oh, is it Zotac? Zotac?
Zotac. It's an absolute workhorse. It's a brilliant little thing. It's like a power horse.
And you know what? It lasts forever. Like, a friend of mine's got it now. In fact, actually, it wasn't you, Dave. It wasn't. No, that was the 1070 I got.
Yeah,
you
the
got from me.
1070. Awesome
Yeah,
card,
another friend of mine who's, he uses computer all the time and stuff, and he's still got that card, and it's running absolutely brilliantly.
I meant to ask you, Steve, do you use MSI Afterburner or don't you bother?
No, I don't bother with it, to be fair.
You don't seem to gain that much by the looks of it.
It depends. I mean, I know, Dave, you use it, don't you, MSI Afterburner, and you overclock your GPU. You have done in the past, and you've noticed a difference, so...
I don't with the 3060 Ti, but I do use it for fan control. You can put in a custom curve, so you can bump it up a bit, so I'd recommend it for that, definitely.
Yeah, that's right, fan. You don't seem to gain much in FPS by using it with these later cards, I must admit.
Oh, whoever's in formation with me at the moment, that beautiful silver Spitfire. It's got a good shot of you there.
And around 2008.
Oh, that is a hell of a shot, that is. And a Ram 2008, yeah. The only thing that's ruining the immersion is your propeller's completely stationary.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
Out of fuel.
Yeah, that is a shame, but so long as you've got an engine and it's still working, that's the main thing.
Oops, a little bit off course.
Yeah, I'm well off course here. I'm too busy just admiring the views, but I was quite ahead anyway, so that's fine.
It's beautiful how the sun goes behind the mountain and it gets darker. It's crazy.
Steve, do you ever fly the commercials?
The only thing I really do generally fly quite a lot is a CRJ.
CRJ.
Yeah, I love the CRJ.
Have you tried the fly-by-wire A320?
No, I'm really well. I have flown it in VR and messed around with it, but I'm not really much of an airliner guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've flown it before, and I might just show on the channels. I do get asked about airliners and stuff, but
it is nice with the sounds and everything, but it's boring that long hauls.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's actually you say that, but when you're actually on VATSIM and you're actually flying between airports and you've got air traffic control and you know how to work the aircraft properly, it's an amazing experience in VR. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, definitely. I can totally understand the reward factor. In fact, at the moment, I'm really struggling at the moment not to buy the new Hotstart CL650 for X-Plane. I don't know if any of you guys know about that aircraft, but that is probably one of the most complex planes.
Yeah, I heard it's fantastic. Yeah.
It's $115, and you know what? It's worth every penny. It really is.
I'm really loving the working title CJ4. That is fabulous, and I just fly it everywhere.
Good, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a massive fan of the CJ4, and I really need to check that out. Say again?
Watch those trees, mate.
I know. I'm trying to slow down because I've suddenly realised that I've absolutely messed this up. So I'm going to do my usual side slipping.
Well, it's terrible weather already. I don't barely see anything.
This is probably the worst approach ever seen at this airport by anybody in the world. This is tactical landing, this.
You're there already? Jeez.
I'm going to do a circuit and land at the other end.
Yeah, that's a bit of altitude to lose, isn't it?
I tell you what, that is very interesting. Something I should have tested out on my review, but I've done it now. You can actually side slip this thing really, really well. The Kodiak, that is. That just shows you how good the flight model is straight away.
Do high wings side slip better than low wing craft?
That's a good question.
There's a risk with the low wings that you stall your inside wing. So generally, low wing aircraft you don't side slip. In fact, it's illegal in France. So like I fly in France, and in a high wing it's much less risky maneuver, but low wing is higher risk.
My trim wheel decided to wake up right at the last moment and sent me flying all over the place.
Don't use the top. Yeah, don't use the top menu things, because you lose control of your rudder.
Down.
Oh, you're all the way down there. I see you.
Stop, please.
I'm in a dive and my Kodiak is shaking to bits.
God, that was
Oh, you're there already.
Yeah, I've made it just.
How can you beat Sparky Sven in speed?
Tell you what, Martin's here as well.
Yes.
Martin is here. He's beat everybody.
Silent one.
He knows the area too good.
In his turbo, is that a turbo? Yes, it is. High tail turbo arrow.
Little turbo, yeah.
Very nice.
Behind you.
Oh, that's kind of a tight turn.
Are we traffic left on this? No, we're traffic right, aren't we?
Whatever you want.
That is a sight. That is an absolute sight, that is. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Bounces allowed, guys.
The truck is right in front of me. Why is this doing it?
Slow down. You're just going in the wrong way. It's off the runway.
Yes, I made it. Touchdown. Reverse thrusters.
Look, Speed, where are you going? Oh my god! Oh, Mike's coming in from the other way. This is very entertaining, guys. I've got to say.
That guys.
Look at that.
Bloody hell.
G-Chuff just testing the suspension then.
Laughing my head off here. Dinah, Ronnie, that was hilarious.
That was the Australian approach, kangaroo jumping down the runway.
That's what Tundra wheels are for, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching on the stream and you can just see me shaking my head like crazy. I'm laughing my head off here. This is just.
Oh my god, the reverse thrust has decided not to work.
Oh, that's
deadly. I get that a lot at the moment.
It's just not working. It works very well.
It's the throttle one axis for that.
It's the last thing you need.
It's just refused to work at all. I've made it. Well, I'm in the next postcode.
Hey, very nice landing there.
There's a pub down here.
Is it? Where?
Oh, really?
Right, I'm there next. I need that.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Right, let me just check the chat. See if anyone's still there.
Now you go. Now I've stopped.
Mikey, 80 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated on YouTube. I smell brakes, Ricky said. Yeah, definitely. That was a close one for all of us. I think we've all kind of made it, sort of.
Did anybody see an undercarriage on the runway?
I felt my own undercarriage on the runway.
I've now changed my handles to Skippy.
Stefan says, oh no, terrain. You are flying over Switzerland and I'm just over England now, direction Dublin. We'll buy the Kodiak to be with you next time. Yeah, honestly, you don't have to buy a specific aircraft to enjoy these flights. Feel free to use the Caravan or TBM or any aircraft really, but I have to say, the Kodiak is definitely worth the money. Without a doubt.
It's a good off-roader at the moment.
Yes. Got good suspension linkages as well, I've noticed.
Yeah, bike jump. I just jumped it over a ramp with a bike. Amazing. Now the reverse wants to work. Well,
yeah, Smurf also says, unless that was you in the chat, in the voice, toothpaste and a damp cloth will get rid of scratches off your lenses. I'm not sure I'd dare do that, to be honest. But
I want to see someone do it first.
I've
Yeah,
already done it.
Did you
Really?
Will it repair my undercarriage?
I
You
use
might
the
need
stuff
stronger
that
toothpaste.
I use the stuff that you use for polishing your headlamps on the car. If you've got plastic headlamps and you can use
Yeah, toothpaste. It was Colgate. Not that I'm meant to say Colgate because that's brand name. So don't say that
That's
again.
it now. We've been monotonised now. Thanks for that. Cheers.
I just poured myself a nice glass of triple Carmelite Belgian beer. Cheers. I also brought a straw just in case we take off.
Wow, that is so many of us. It's amazing, fantastic. I'm trying to take a screenshot, but of course
So,
I'm in
Steve,
VR, so it will look crap.
If I might ask, what do you think the 3080 will do with the Aero?
Yeah, you'll be fine with that. No problems. You'll be fine with that.
Beautiful.
I mean, Pie in the Sky, Chris, he had the Aero, and he was running with the 3080, no problems at all.
Yeah,
So,
I've been
you should be
watching
okay.
him. I've been watching him.
And actually, our friend Dave, who did this flight plan, I'm not sure if he's allowed to say anything, but it doesn't matter. We will say it anyway. He's been using the Aero as part of the test when he was testing it for before pre-production and all that to give valuable feedback. And you were using, what was it?
Time.
The 3060.
3060. And it worked fine.
Yeah.
If you can run a G2 okay, you'll run the Aero. That's the way it handles the display.
Ah, beautiful. I'm not speaking about my G2 at the moment because, yeah, the headband snap broke.
Yeah, I saw that on the Discord group.
Yes. How did that happen? Like, did it just you were wearing it and it came off? Or?
Yeah, I was wearing it and I felt something go loose, and I was sitting in my flight sim rig and it fell into my lap.
Oh, that's honestly, my heart goes out to you. That's just crap. I mean, no other words for it really. I
Not
just
from
feel
playing
sorry for you.
lightsaber or something.
Well, hopefully HP will do something because it was only 17 days out of warranty. But I've also bought that head strap for the Quest 2, and you can sort of sand the sides down and put it into the head strap and then just fit it that way. So if they
Right,
don't
yes.
help, I'm still going to do it my own way anyway.
Yeah, touch wood. I've never had that before happen.
Well, I was a bit concerned about durability when that little thing broke, you know, that holds the cable out. It broke so easily and quickly.
Oh yes, I know that. The worst cable management in the world goes to HP.
Definitely, I was thinking like how sturdy is the materials when that sort of lasted a day and a half.
I don't know what they were thinking there with that. That's just like the worst thing I've ever seen. I just what on earth? Never mind.
Yeah, let's hope they sort me out. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, they should.
will.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, fingers crossed they will.
If not, just let me know, and I might call them out on YouTube.
Yay, get them.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's not on really.
No, that wasn't. Because if that had come, if I'd have been standing and that would have hit the floor, that would have been a new headset.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's dangerous. Right, folks, I'm ready to go when you are.
I'm having a cup of tea.
Cool. No, honestly,
yeah.
no rush.
It's just back in 2.
I'm just logging in to join you guys, have a little flight with you.
I am going to just change the time of day now because it's getting a little dark.
Yeah, it's dark. But it's live, it's real.
You know, I never do this. I unless I'm live streaming or something, I always use real world weather all the time. But yeah, in this instance, I think I'll cheat a little bit.
So you said scatter
guessing-
clouds, or what are you using?
Scatter looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it too because it's really bad.
Is
3:30 in the afternoon looks lovely.
3:30.
22 minutes past 3 at the moment, but it looks quite nice.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm at 15:21.
Oh,
So
hey.
there you are. Yeah, and it does. You're right. It just because you can just see the sort of the rays of the sun hitting the mountains over there, but you've got the shadows as well of the trees.
Okay, I've said it exactly the same.
Synchronized, boys.
There's a lot of people here.
Is there anyone out there who's pre-ordered the Aero at all, or?
In my mind, yeah.
Yep, waiting till Tuesday.
Not available in Australia.
Yeah, can I just say, when you first get it, don't be too worried about if you do notice any distortions, because when I first tried the VR3, it's the first thing, one of the first things I said in that review. I was like, actually, there's some distortion here. Do you know what? I reckon one of the reasons why I haven't really mentioned it much is because I just don't see it anymore. Because you do get used to it, a bit like Pimax owners and things like that. I think every headset has its own little quirks, even a headset of this expensive, unfortunately, because we're still at that stage. So don't be too disheartened if you do see a little bit or notice it. I honestly do think that over time you won't even notice it anymore.
You're just using the one sensor as well, Steve?
I am, yeah, I'm just using one base station. And you know what, it's not even professionally mounted. I've just plonked it on top of my PC and it's in the wrong place. It's on to the right hand side, and I can, as you can see here from YouTube, I'm looking around, no problems at all.
Yeah, there's a Spitfire here.
I mean, if I look behind me I might lose tracking, but I don't generally tend to do that much, to be fair.
Do you think it's best to get the detector from Vario, or to actually get one, just the HTC one from Amazon or something?
I would recommend Scan Computers, actually.
Scan.
I'm not affiliated or anything like that before anyone says anything, because I get accused of that all the time. But no,
Mark uses Scan a lot, doesn't he? I noticed.
Yeah, there may be a little bit more money, but you get a fantastic service, because I've also been refunded things off them before, and they've been totally fine. And you get it pretty much next day delivery as well.
Thanks, Steve. Well, they say that you judge a company by the service it provides.
That's
absolutely
true.
Yeah, totally.
That's why
I'd recommend the HTC ones. In fact, I can send a link on the Discord, the ones I've got, or the one I've got.
If you can, Steve, that would be great.
Yeah, no problem.
That's why.
Are you airborne?
No, you're still fueling.
We're all hovering around here.
Now, Steve, you have pink G1000 screens in my view.
Like what, sorry?
You have pink G1000 screens in your cockpit.
Yeah, that's another problem with the sim.
Oh, you mean you're looking at my... Where are you?
Yeah, I'm
on the YouTube, or?
I don't know. You're still on the ground, no?
No, yeah, I'm on the ground at the moment.
Yeah, on the fuel station. I'm on the right of you, and I see you directly inside your cockpit, and I see just orange screens in your cockpit.
Oh, how weird!
Yeah, that's good. Hey, another Spitfire, a blue one.
Can you see my Sky for Sim pad floating in midair from the external view?
If you start moving, maybe, yeah.
Oh, look at that! Do you know what? The Flying Eye Spitfire, what a beauty that is. It really is.
Yeah. Airplane Heaven is making a mess out of their planes. I'm not gonna buy them anymore. It's just terrible.
I don't think he likes me anymore after what I said about his Spitfire. Never mind.
Belgio is gonna make a video also about the new one.
Is he?
Because me and him, we really helped them out so much with the settings. We provided everything to them. And then they fixed it, they did something, but they ignored all the other views that were messed up, which Belgio made perfect. And
sorry, my dogs are going crazy.
And the sound they just refused to fix. They really literally told me, nope, it's the way it is. And it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm tempted to make, in fact it's on my list, of a bit of a moan video. I don't like to do it very often, but I never do it really, because I don't like to be too negative, but I think at the moment
they need a shaking up.
Yeah, and not just them. There's a bit of quantity over quality going on at the moment. This is a bit of a cash cow for developers, this sim, and it shows in some of the aircraft that we're there's a. I want to see better high fidelity aircraft. I want to see stuff better than the Just Flight Arrows. I want to see that soon. Otherwise,
yeah, it's like the Kodiak. It's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, we're not going to keep progressing. We're going to be too happy with what we've got now. I want to see a lot more study level GA aircraft than what we have right now in 6 months' time. Otherwise, I'm going to moan.
Yeah, and it is bad because Airplane Heaven make the most beautiful planes imaginable, but they ruin it with just these little details and sounds that is bad, which could be fixed and they make it perfect, but they don't. I don't understand.
Stay away from the Hurricane then.
Oh yes, are they making a Hurricane?
There is
They
a
are, aren't
Hurricane out. It's a non-payware, so it's a freeware, but it's not good. There you go. I'll leave
Oh,
it
but
at
if it's freeware though, I don't mind that because someone's took the time to make it. I'm not making any money out of it. That's
that.
fine.
It is bad freeware.
Oh, you're getting picky.
There's good freeware and there's bad freeware. It's not the best.
I'm going to start getting cracking on now, guys. If
Yes.
you're ready.
I'm on the runway waiting.
And I believe Melissa's back from a shopping trip because the dogs are woofing. That means hopefully I'll have a coffee at some point because I'm really thirsty now. Oh, wow, look at that Kodiak. Whose is that there? Is that a default livery? Oh no, is that you, Sven?
I'm in black.
Wow, whoever's in that Kodiak next to me there, that looks brilliant.
Oh no, that's not me. The one that's on the right is white and Bordeaux.
Yeah, there's no tags. Oh, you're all heading that way, right? Hang on a minute.
What colour?
Right, let's crack on.
Okay, go.
It's black and yellow.
Oh, okay, not me.
I'm off. Bye.
Right, if anyone can see on YouTube now, I'm staring at it right now. Although it'll be laggy actually, so you might be a couple of seconds behind. That looks brilliant. That's the best livery I've ever seen.
Okay, 90 rotation.
Oh, and they're moving with
Whoa!
It's good in the group. Look at
What's that heading, guys?
Wow.
Away from the mountains, that's the heading.
Yeah.
Avoiding the mountains.
Ah, the snow is gone. We're changing
I believe
the
our
time.
next waypoint, Mike, is Lima Sierra. Sorry, what was it again? Lima Sierra.
Golf Kilo. Golf Kilo.
Golf Tango. Is it Tango?
Golf Kilo. Oh, sorry,
is it?
Golf Tango. Sorry, Golf Tango. Golf Tango,
Roger
you're
that.
correct.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Golf Tango.
But changing the live weather, then the snow disappeared.
As much, yeah. The thing is, though, I love the snow effects in this thing, of course, but sometimes it drapes over that shader over all of the scenery, and you miss these colours because it's a little bit too overdone. So I would recommend if you're just want to enjoy the scenery, just to load up a preset.
I have that.
Sprightly.
I have the Bijan terrain mask installed also.
Oh, nice.
Just pop that NIS scaler up to 100% and it's absolutely smooth as can butter and it's stunning. I can't fly it 100% in the game, but the NIS scaler is at 100%, which just means it's doing nothing but it's actually sharpening.
So that NIS scaler,
Weird.
does it make the reverb way sharper?
It does.
Yeah. Really?
Absolutely, Steve. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it does sharpen it. I've started using it today. I find that like when you over sharpen it makes it a bit too sharp for me, so I've got it at about 40%, but it's probably down to personal preference.
I feel a new video coming, Steve.
Honestly,
Is it over from the in-game one?
I probably can't be bothered, to be honest, to do
No,
one.
no, no. I was just teasing you.
I really want to. I do want to do it, but work's really busy at the moment. I've got a couple of things that I'm going to show on the channel next week, and yeah, I think I probably won't be able to make another new video for about a week or so. I've got a couple coming out though.
Yeah, the twin other one.
Yes, in fact, yeah, it's ready to go. Actually, I was going to put it on today, but I might even bang it on after this.
Do it.
No, then I quit the group flight and go watch.
Yeah. Yeah, have you got in-flight entertainment, Sven, in your Kodiak?
Not yet, not yet. I wish I had. It's like I want to see YouTube on one of my G2000 screens, 1000 screens. That would be nice, and that also, that would be perfect.
Just don't tell the FAA, that's all I ask, and you'll be alright. Might get in trouble.
They play games in Teslas, why not this?
Yes. I know Steve-O, doesn't he? The obviously real world YouTuber, not real world YouTuber, real world pilot, sorry, and YouTuber. He listens to the radio, doesn't he, when he's on his long hauls?
Oh.
So I thought that would be, you know, not kind of frowned upon a bit, but obviously it's okay to do it. So. Oh yes, please. That's. Oh, do you know what? That was the easiest question I've had all day. Do I want a drink?
Oh, I haven't.
I'll have a cup of tea, I think, actually. Thanks.
don't crash, don't crash, don't crash.
Can Melissa stick
Melissa
one
said,
in the
does anyone else
mail?
want a drink?
Yeah, stick one in the mail for Australia, will you?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, guys, have a good flight. I'll go to CCD, so...
Take it easy,
Ah,
You could always, join on us again if you wanted to.
We'll give it a try.
On the map.
It's that 100% thing I've done. I've gone pushed it too far.
yeah. Well, I removed everything out of the community folder except for this environment and the planes.
Yeah, I really didn't do that. I've got all sorts of crap in my community folder. So
Yeah, with the
Actually, I
linker
won't.
program, it's easy. I just uncheck all the things and keep the ones that you want now.
yeah, for the first time, I'm so behind on this sort of thing. I'm using a Symlink thing now, so my community folder's on a different drive to my main installation, just for space.
Yeah, me
or
too.
anything
Me
else.
too.
Yeah.
And to top it all, I've been eating blackjacks and fruit salads, and I've just put one with the wrapper in and started eating it. So I'm going to give up there.
And you just eat it when that happens.
That says it all. I think maybe it's a good idea to call it a day then, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we can blame Slobo for that one.
Yes!
There's a limit what you can blame Asobo with.
I don't know.
I hope they get Sim Update 8 good.
Which servers are you guys on? Which
West Europe.
Thank you, thank you.
More choppier as well.
It is.
It's definitely
It's a lot
choppy
of turbulence, crazy even. But the
Has
Kodiak can
anyone
take
tried
it.
that glider yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
It's all
awesome.
over the place on this red dad.
Yeah, the glider is really nice.
You know, the glider comes with weather presets, and it works best if you put the weather presets on while you're using it.
Brilliant. That's one thing this sim does really well, and that's simulate obviously the airflow over the mountains, and I presume you do get updrafts, downdrafts, and
You do,
transpiration and all that kind of fancy stuff,
Yeah,
or at
and
least most of it.
And the flying works as well on it, you know.
Steve, Shark, myself, and Lee flew together for about 2 hours.
Oh, in the glider. Wow. What,
Yeah.
were you airborne for that amount of
Yeah,
time?
we did a winch start, and we used all the thermals and everything. It was brilliant.
Ah, fantastic. So you can do that then. Brilliant. Add it to the list of videos then.
Good fun. It's good fun, and it's harder to fly. It's amazing.
Hard to use VR controls when you're in a motion sim as well, I tell you. Today it is.
I think I'm flying the wrong direction.
It's so, I can see everyone's trying to make this turn because it's a bit of a funny old turn this, and we're all over the place.
Hey Steve, just on the Kodiak in VR, do you notice that you've got to see the lights, the LEDs next to the autopilot buttons, you've actually got to move your orientation directly in front of it. If you change away from that, you can't see them anymore.
That's true, yes. Even with a 104 version, that's the case, true.
Yeah.
Also the little instrument, which I still don't know what it is, on top of the dashboard. If you look really close to it, you see the LEDs appear. It's for approach. There's like a little device on top of the dashboard in the Kodiak. But if you have to look up close and really close, you have to look up very close. I'm doing it in the stream right now. Then the LEDs appears.
I can see it. Do you know what? That I've wondered about that.
I don't know what it is. Is something device for going to time warp or something? I don't know.
Angle of attack.
Ah.
Yeah, angle of attack. Someone's got their. I can hear a little background noise of someone talking on the phone or something. Don't know whether it's. If it is you, just if you can mute your mic, that would be grand.
Is it that?
It's ever so faint though, so it's not too bad, but I can hear it in the background.
You'll have to forgive Steve, Ian, Steve, because they say at the minute it's probably struggling to stay on the seat. He's in a 6 direction of force motion platform. He was just telling me he was hanging on for dear God.
Oh really? We've got someone using a motion sim in the group, have we?
Oh wow!
Flying over these mountains, it's purgatory.
Is it a Yaw 2 or is it a custom thing?
That's better than a butt kicker.
Yes.
As well.
It's six stop. It's the make six stop, Ian.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
the
you
H2
ready,
Ian.
guys.
I have to say I've never tried one, but I'm going to definitely try one this year, hopefully.
I'm picking up a Yaw 2 this year.
Are you really? Wow.
Yeah.
How much are they?
1500.
Yeah, that's actually, obviously it's expensive, but for what you're getting, that's not
Looks fun.
Not bad at all, is it?
Need
The
a
only
new
trouble
box
is
to go around it,
these
that's the
guys are in Ukraine, and you just got to hope that Putin doesn't move in. Otherwise, there won't be any six stops coming out of there.
Very good point.
How do you find your six stuff? I've got the H2 I have.
Really interesting
approach on this one.
Sorry, say again?
Say, how'd you find your six stop? Because he's got a H2.
Well, you've got Yaw and Weave and all sorts on this thing. And, it's very difficult to control and use your controls in VR with a mouse anyway.
It is.
Put the
Do you
mouse
find your
between
flight...
legs on the seat.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, put the mouse on a mouse mat between your legs on your seat.
Tried that. Fell on the floor. Wondered what the clapping was.
No, I use mine when I'm in my motion system. I put the mouse on the mouse mat in between my legs so I can sort of keep the mouse up high enough.
I've tried to map a lot of the regular buttons to my HOTAS, so at least I don't have to try and find my mouse.
I can't seem to find you guys on the map. I don't think any of you are friends. I don't think I'm friends with
Are
anyone.
you at the West Europe server?
West European, yeah.
We should be...
Sometimes it takes a while to
You
appear.
go
I've
to
seen.
Lima Sierra Tango Zulu and then look southwest. There should be a big group of planes going on one of them.
So could you give me that? Could you give me that again?
Yeah, we've just taken off from Lima Sierra Tango Zulu.
Damn, those TBMs are too fast. I can't keep up.
If the Sky for Sim developers listening, I'd love to be able to see my desktop in this little Sky for Sim pad. That'd be ace. That would be cool.
I second that.
Check out your right hand window, Steve.
Say again?
Look out your right hand window, mate.
Oh. Cool. Oh, nice. Very nice. Nice. Wing waggle there. Very cool. I love to see, when you're in formation like that, especially with a view like this, does it get any better? I suppose if you had a motion sim it would, but that's about it.
And a Vario Aero.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yaw 2.
3090 Ti. Oh, we need so much more.
Wooja vest as well, the Wooja vest.
Be happy,
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Whatever we get.
a tactic feedback vest and haptic feedback gloves.
Yeah.
I think my T's have arrived. Hang on, I'll put it on autopilot for a moment.
Radio check.
Amazing. Thank you. There's been a cake order as well.
Wow, me too, please.
A cup of tea for Australia as well, from Smurf Australia. So if you can get that sorted out.
Make sure it's hot when it gets here, please.
Yeah, make sure it's hot as well. Again. There, yeah.
Doesn't want much.
Yes, that's what she said, yeah.
Well, it turns out I've been muted this whole time. Hello, fellas.
Oh, hey, who are you?
Hello.
You haven't, we've just been ignoring you on purpose. Are you joking?
I was shouting about that ankle of attack sensor and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, no. How's it going? Thanks for joining.
Long time,
Appreciate
first
it.
time.
Yeah, I know. I think I recognise your voice. I can't remember your name though, but I recognise your voice.
That was my first time flying with y'all. Marcus.
Oh, maybe
from-
not then.
From Atlanta, Georgia. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Are you flying in VR or flat
I
screen?
am on a G2.
Ah, welcome.
nice.
The best headset.
G2.
G2s. It's for the normal people.
Yeah, honestly, Ruva G2, cracking headset. I in fact, that's why I made a video on it. First video of the year. I wanted people to know I still love that headset. It's absolutely brilliant. It is the best headset to for most people, really.
Yeah. It's my first one, so I don't know any other.
You know, the thing is with the Aero, I think the G2's a better all-rounder overall, but the Aero, it's all about the clarity. If that's the only thing that's important to you in VR, then get it. If not, and if you can live with the G2 and it's very clear in there, then yeah.
It's nice, and the speakers and the microphone is just wow.
Yeah, because right now I'm wearing a massive pair of headphones. You know, you guys won't be doing that, so.
Me nothing. No.
Steve, you refer to the G2 like a divorced father talking about his child. Never visits.
We still love her.
I love him. I haven't seen him.
Yes, well, it's next to me, you see, so I don't want to upset it.
What's the next airport we're heading for? Anybody?
Lima Sierra Golf Tango.
Lima India.
Lima Sierra Golf Tango.
Thank you.
I'm just overhead Lima Sierra Golf Bravo at the moment. Just about to.
I'm gonna take a shortcut so I can catch you guys.
Oh, look at that! That's amazing. When you bank over those mountains. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that TDM there.
So Steve, the next waypoint, Steve, is the Matterhorn. Okay.
Right, brilliant. Do you know, it's actually amazing because I'm doing a Europe tour at the moment, and I'm actually around here at the moment in my tour. So this just feels like I'm just carrying on my Europe tour. And I did go past the Matterhorn the other day, and it's modelled so well. The mesh looks really good. Best check the chat actually.
It's really amazing how much flying coordinated in this Kodiak picks up more speed. As you were mentioning, you can really slip it and lose a lot of speed.
Yeah, this is the thing that people don't understand why I rave about the Kodiak, because they think, oh, it's just a caravan, isn't it? But it's under the hood. It's the flight modelling. That's the difference. More than anything else, you know, regardless of the cup holders and all that kind of stuff, it's the flight modelling that counts. John, where are you now, Steve? We're just about to head to the Matterhorn, over that way. Anyone know where? Yep, that's where we are. And it's West Server, John. It'd be great for you to join us. Anna Jack, the Quest 3 is coming out soon. Ooh, okay. Vario is able, yeah, blah, blah. Guys, amazing, guys. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Amazing. Yeah, of course, we've got not the Oculus, sorry, I can't say that anymore. Meta, whatever they're going to be coming out with, obviously maybe the Cambria, or even the Quest 2 Pro, or Quest 3. We don't really know fully yet, but I will say something. That pancake lenses, I've learnt this from the Apara, which I'm testing at the moment. Pancake lenses are so much better than Fresnel lenses, but they're not as good as the spheric lenses. But I must admit, it's definitely the future for VR headsets, without a doubt.
Steve, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, feel free, yeah. So.
Excellent, mate. You know, in VR, do you get the rain and the ice coming in the window on the right-hand eye, or do you not?
Do you know, I heard this the other day on my Discord channel.
It was me.
Oh, it was you? Yeah, I don't get that.
That used to be a driver problem. Which driver are you using?
The latest version.
No, did you get it before that?
Yeah, ever since Sim Update 7 I've had it.
I've seen it. I've seen it in my Sim too. Rain coming through into the cockpit.
Yeah. Is that any specific aircraft?
No, it's all aircraft.
Yeah, all aircraft. Yeah.
What chassis are you using?
I'll just change the weather a minute. Hopefully my sim won't crash, but I'm going to just change it to rain. This might be a really bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Don't go crashing the sim for yourself.
I'm too above the clouds here. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to see if I can get some rain to appear. I'm really, really pushing my luck doing this, but right.
That's what the Titanic captain said.
And occasionally, if you're flying through cloud, you can you get the feeling that there's cloud vapor, coming through to the plane too. Sometimes inside the cockpit.
Oof, those skills.
It's definitely
can't
for
pull
me.
the,
It's rain and ice. Snow doesn't seem to come in. Snow doesn't seem to do the same thing. Just rain and ice.
I've been getting rain coming through. It bleeds over the edges, doesn't it?
Yeah, in the longitude, I've seen the ice creep in over the edges as well. It's like it's the parts of the panel are kind of transparent to the ice, even though it's not supposed to.
I've only had it since Sim Update 7 though. I've not had it since before that.
Yeah, same.
Do your eyes get wet? Because that's really immersive. So that would be immersive.
To be fair, that is an annoying problem though, because X-Plane used to suffer with that with Libra, in fact, and
they did, yeah. I remember
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'll check that out. I can't seem to do it at the moment, but I'll have a look when we land. I'll change the weather and see if I notice anything. But I'm pretty certain I would have noticed by now. That's strange.
It takes 12, are you?
No, the X11.
No, the X12 is just too slow and too unstable.
Still, yeah, for me, still unstable as well.
Even with the F-35, India Fox Echo said don't use it or you get crashed to desktop.
Yeah. So no.
Well,
you can't use the speeder on the X12 either.
There's a guy in an Airbus next to me. Nice. Spitfire sounding very nice as well.
It says A20N under his name. The Airbus guy.
What was the IDEC code to the next airport, please?
Lima India Mike Whiskey. That's the destination. Lima India Mike Whiskey. Yeah, I was just checking the altitude of the airport. It's roughly 1,800 feet, and 27 is suggested as the approach, but that's again based on my weather.
Brilliant, thank you for that.
2709er.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, these views are absolutely epic.
Stunning.
Amazing.
I can see the Matterhorn now to my 11 o'clock.
And I installed the lifting add-on before leaving. It's the first time I see him now.
Trimwell's going crazy.
And there's little lakes in the middle of the mountains. It's nice.
I had a weird situation the other day. I was in a group flight and up at about 2,000 feet, everything was fine, low winds. But as soon as you came down close to the surface, the ground, it got up to like 170 knot winds, and there was water around it. We've never seen water like it. It was tumultuous, I mean, the wake in it was incredible. And we basically had to change the weather to anything but live because we just couldn't do any touch and goes at any of the airports. It's terrible.
Wow. 170 knots, did you say that?
Yeah, near the surface. And that was Kodiak Island. We were flying Kodiaks.
So you just have to put the flaps on and you're airborne.
Yeah, some of us were flying forwards. It was crazy.
Does anyone remember that video Skrill? Skrill, he's a huge YouTuber, and he did a lot of... And he did that one where he was testing the wind and the physics, and just basically setting the wind to around the takeoff speed of a Cessna, and he was able to just take off pretty much straight away. That really just actually show, dare I say it, that the sim does have some great, what's the word? Not flight modeling. The flight modeling is great, but it's just the general physics of the sim are very good. Actually.
But I did that in the US with a hurricane. That hurricane in the USA not that long ago. I was there. Miami, Florida, there it was, and I was also on the airport. I just put on my flaps, and I just went up in the air like a balloon. And that was with the turbo arrow. It was amazing.
You should have made a video of that, Sven.
Yeah.
You got 100k views straight away for that.
I did with the Tomcat though, and I made some screenshots about it, but that was not with the turbo arrow.
I hate to be a pain in your asses. Was it Lima Sierra Mike Whiskey?
Yes.
Wow, I'm just realising.
India,
idiot.
Lima India Mike Whiskey.
True.
Lima India Mike Whiskey.
Yes.
Correct.
Getting close to the end of the flight already.
Jesus.
Well, I might as well have flown it on my own because I can't see any of you. Been a pain in the air.
Oh, mate.
Bill Martin, are you on the west? Obviously you are, because
Yeah. I'm all good. I just spawned in again on Offord, and you all appeared, and then you just gone again.
Ah, Steve, you're flying the TBM now. Are you?
No.
I see a name tag via Flight Sim. Ah, that's not you. Okay.
Oh no, that's Chris.
Okay. That's confusing.
Sorry, guys.
Follow his road.
Windy up here.
There's only
Well,
one
I've got
guy.
a Matterhorn right in front of me at 12 o'clock, and I think I might have to move. I don't think it's going to move for me. I'll have to move.
That was going to be
I'm
my
not
next
gonna
sentence.
justify with it.
Play chicken?
Yeah.
That's really windy with live weather.
You know, it's well, not windy, but turbulent even without, with these mountains. That is, God, what a sight that is. That is just amazing. Wow.
Yeah,
My
and this
favourite
is
word.
And this is default measure. It's nice.
Yeah. Is anyone using Google Earth? Because
No.
I personally, I think for Europe and the UK, and I just feel like, and even America, that Bing Maps seems to be fine for me.
I don't want to mess with the sim that much.
I tried it, but the trouble is it doesn't have great transitioning. Sometimes you get like the satellite takes different colours at different times of year and just sticks them together, so you can see the hard edges, you know.
Isn't that where the clever sort of Azure technology comes into it as well?
Exactly.
I get square blocks when I've tried it before.
Yeah, I've seen like comparisons of it and people saying it's better, but I don't think it is, personally, for me anyway.
I think the ground textures are sharper because they're a higher level, but it can't seem to do that nice integration where it will suddenly put a texture on, but in block form, so you can actually see it printing a texture on it, which is no point really.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Google zoom level is very high actually.
This mountains is amazing.
There's a little house on the side of the Matterhorn. I wonder who lives there.
Do they get broadband? That's the question.
Yeah. Or Wi-Fi.
Get 5G from there, no problem.
That's what I'm rocking, guys. I know I've said it on the thing a few times, but since I changed to 5G broadband, holy cat poo.
To be fair, we are going to be moving soon, and I'm going to change internet providers and finally get some decent internet.
I went from 48 to 52 to 700 downloads.
What?
Jesus!
I'm not joking, yeah. I'm not, and I pay £30 a month for it. That's all.
Wow.
That's staggering. That's so cheap.
Honestly,
is it like a 50-year contract though?
12 months, and you get a liquid SIM card. You push it into it. You can unplug it, put it in the living room, put it in your bedroom, take it with you on holiday. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but 5G is not everywhere, eh?
Like-minded simmers, just wondering.
You want me to rent some bandwidth out to you, Steve?
I wouldn't mind it, to be fair.
He's tapped into his neighbour's cable.
Maybe then I can start uploading 4K videos that people will keep moaning at me. I just can't do it. It takes me literally like 2 days to upload one video.
I'm streaming in 4K at the moment live, so...
Go off.
When I do... I know this is the book fair, but when I have to reinstall the Flight Sim now, instead of it taking hours and hours, it takes about 35 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not listening to this.
But even if you have the fastest internet, Microsoft can keep up.
I've got Microsoft download at 1.2 gig a second. I have. That's the very fastest it's ever done for me, and it lasts for about 10 seconds. But average, it will do 2 to 300 megabits a second now.
Wow, yeah.
I presume you got fibre directly to your house, have you, or is it on cable?
No, it's neither. It's 5G broad. It's 5G. Like your phone is 5G. It's the same as that.
Blimey, okay.
Yeah, 5G is faster than any broadband, but you have to get it, and it's only in the main capital cities that have it already a little bit in tests.
Not in the UK. I mean, I live in a small Derbyshire village, and I get, like I say, if I do that speed test, I average around 780 megabits down.
Wow.
About 32 megabits up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live next to an international airport and we don't get 5G yet.
No,
wow.
That's the only reason in Brussels they don't have it yet, because of the airport. The rules and regulations are too strict.
I get 5G on my phone, and that's about it for me. And funny enough, I went on a tour, and it was the Applecross Pass in Scotland, in the middle of nowhere. I got 5G there.
And then the phone ran out
Yet,
of charge.
yeah, like local to me or in towns and cities, no, don't get 5G at all. But Scotland, in the middle of nowhere, I get it there. Really weird.
Is anybody on fibre to the home?
I am. Well, I was going to do it,
I'd
but
give
then...
it Wi-Fi around the house, and it said I got gig. But then I moved my PC, plugged it straight into the router, and it was downloading on Steam at 48 megs a second, and now I'm getting 118. So, gigabit Wi-Fi, I suppose it's a bit congested with what everything else is going on.
This scenery.
Very nice.
I'm just going through this gorge because I think that might be a good idea to set yourself up and kind of start to lose altitude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing anyway.
Get you in my sights then.
My Kodiak is shaking again and going over speed. 190 knots, that's too much? I think so.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, let's do inverted flight also. Let's do it. Come on, up.
Need to call you
There needs to be a Sparky proof version in every add-on.
Oh, you do get blackouts. You get blackouts.
You blacked out in a Kodiak. That must be a first.
Yeah, but they did it. I didn't know it was included in the plane.
And with the throttle fully back and side slipping, I'm going 156 knots.
I was doing 190, and then I did a full reverse inverted flight, and then I blacked out a little bit. Somebody has to test
When
it.
are you going for your real pilot's license then?
It's 15,000 euros, so that's the only limit. I already went and checked, so that's why I know.
It's strange.
But whenever it happens, I feel sorry for your instructor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sparky went, and strangely, every time he's gone there, they've been closed.
Yeah.
No one there.
Yes.
What a coincidence. Yeah, the lights are on, and there's warm coffee on the table, but
yeah, it's almost like they've just ran away or something. Yeah,
hiding under the tables, man.
I can see all of you.
Right, I'm on final approach, I think.
Yeah, motorway.
Thank God this Kodiak doesn't fail yet.
Yeah. Well, I want it to though. I want all that realism.
I'll be out of the group flight then.
I really love how you can load up cargo and it's like animated. Well, not animated, but you can see the models in there. But I don't like how you have to mess around with the payload manager.
But it's realistic. It's realistic. Oh yeah.
Have you put passengers on board yet? There's some creepy looking ones. Have you ever seen The Walking Dead? That's what they're like.
Yeah, they have like their hand in their legs and everything.
That's right.
In VR, it is a bit disconcerting, definitely.
Yeah. It's like an alien wearing a skin mask or something.
Nice.
I think I've been a bit over dramatic with my descent here, actually. I need to speed up a bit. There we go.
Line up over the small hill on the right, guys.
Yes.
I'm in the valley. I'm just gonna do it like Tom Cruise does. Fly in the seat of its pants.
He was at Duxford not long ago in the UK, flying some sort of vintage aircraft in preparation for one of his films.
Yeah, he's been filming.
Spitfire doing a loop and just made it. Terry Menders, that was a close one.
Oh, I'm going to land at the wrong airport.
Okay.
Are you all landing in the valley down below there?
No, not the Compo div, whatever it is, not that one.
I'm joining final from a very accelerated right base in the valley.
I'll ask official permission on ATC.
This runway looks quite large actually, doesn't too bad.
So are you landing Lima Sierra Golf Sierra?
India Mike Whiskey.
Yeah.
It's the airport.
Difficult to see in VR. Can't believe it.
Oh, you're miles away. I don't know who them lot are down there then.
Still somebody's
Oh, look at
background
that, came out
noise
right
is
next to
pretty
Steve.
big.
Yeah, we've got some background noise from somewhere.
Here's some talking, chattering in the background.
Someone's got.
I think that was
their,
me, guys.
mic-
Sorry. Just saying something.
No, I don't think it is actually. I
No,
think it's.
Someone's got their mic on voice activated.
I can hear a Brummy accent or Midlands accent.
Sounds like a TV's on or something.
Yeah,
I'm not
TV.
necessarily listening to this. Yeah.
That sounds Spanish to me, not Brummy.
Yeah, it's not English.
I can't see the runway. Just too many name tags.
That's why I use a mud so they're smaller and green.
Actually, I can't see. I'm so close. I'm like 500 feet or so to the runway. Oh, I can just start to see it now. That's so cool.
You take the left, I'll take the right, Steve. 7 o'clock.
Oh, I will look, but I want to get down first, I think.
Okay.
Wow, the ortho is so crisp. You can see the markings on the road.
Nice.
That ain't bad, is it? Not bad at all.
If you're on the ground in the Kodiak, I highly recommend opening your cockpit window. The sound design is just great with the planes next to you.
Okay, opening it up.
Definitely.
And you really hear the gusts of wind coming inside. They make such. Wow.
My landing was a bit long compared to everyone else's, but I'm down. That's the main thing.
Well, look out for wake turbulence behind this Airbus.
Yeah, true. Is that an Airbus or just a plane I don't have in my collection?
No, it's actually showing as an Airbus, and they actually got it down.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm coming in right behind it.
Putting us all to shame.
I'm behind another Kodiak with a cargo on top of the belly, on the belly.
I noticed in VR you can't scroll up on the map on the Garmin when you're in VR. You can when it's on flat screen, but not in. You can zoom in and out, but you can't scroll up and down the map. Try it.
What,
In
map
VR.
view? Range,
Yes,
you mean, or?
the hat view, yeah. So the middle Garmin, so I'm trying to concentrate on landing. You can't scroll up and down the map, move the little pointer.
You have to go into cursor mode.
How do you do that in VR? In VR, yeah?
Yeah, you click on something. It's been a long time since I've done it. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Oh, hang on. No, that didn't work.
Yeah, you click into the bottom rotary, and you'll get a little touch sensitive pad appear like a grid, and you just click and hold on that, and then take the cursor to the edge, and it'll scroll around.
Okay, thanks. I'll try that. Just landing.
I did a.
Reverse engines does not work anymore.
If you've got the working title G3000, that is.
The reverse engine works perfectly. I needed it.
Just can't get it to work in VR. It just won't work.
It's like usual off the ground as well.
I'm just gonna mow down this pushback guy. I hate those people.
Me too, yeah. They're so dozy.
They start pushing when I don't want it.
You've got all this fancy AI, for the scenery and that, but yeah, the ground crew, yeah, not all about that.
And then you have the kamikaze ground traffic.
Ground crew are just bergamot.
Harsh. Right. We have made
So
it.
many Kodiaks.
I'm on ground crew, and I think a lot of pilots think we are something like that. They know best.
All the guys we can't find a parking spot. There's one in the back, €5.
Well, someone on YouTube, Sven, has asked why are you called Sparky? Basically, is your nickname? I know the reason, but you want to?
Because
Say the
I used to drive my motorcycle on the racing circuit in Spa-Francorchamps, and I really test the limit, and I go beyond, and I crash. And when the motorcycle skids the road, it makes sparks. That's why my best friend called me Sparky. And that's how I use that
I'll tell
name.
you what, folks. Sven can ride a motorbike.
And it's on YouTube also. If you go into my channel, one of the very first ones, it shows my crash. If you do want to see in real life crashes. That was a
Wow,
12,000
look at all
euro
this.
crash, and it's on YouTube, so it's well worth the money.
Well, thank you everyone on YouTube for following us. I really do appreciate it. We've had an amazing flight. It's been fantastic, and we'll definitely do it again soon. I'm going to end the stream here, and yeah, see you very soon. Twin Otter preview will be next on the
Right.
channel, maybe even later tonight. Take it easy, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, it was nice. Thank you, Steve.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Good job.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Steve. This has been great.
Nice one all.
Awesome flight. Really, really cool.